Okay, to set the tone here. We as pro wrestling fans and people that have watched the WWE, we have had to deal with a lot of stupid things in the last decade, okay? Since about 2009, okay? We have had to deal with our fair share of stupid things, okay? We had to go through the John Cena era, the John Cena Superman era. We had to go through the terrible booking of Roman Reigns. We had to go through them ruining CM Punk's his summer. We had to go through him going through ruining CM Punk's summer. We had to go through. I've lost count of how many matches John Cena and Randy Orton had back to back. We have had to go through people not even needing to be in the main event. And lastly, in the last couple of years, we have had to go through Brock Lesnar bullcrap. We have had to go through Brock Lesnar booking bullcrap. And now, in the midst of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, yes, I'm saying both of them, being booked probably better than John Cena ever was, because at least John Cena took an L every now and again. Only Seth can only lose to Brock. Becky doesn't lose. Let's just be for real. Becky doesn't lose. Okay? Becky doesn't lose. So these two right here probably booked better than John Cena probably ever was at this point. Because you know what? You know what? You can say what you want about John Cena. John Cena put butts in the seats. He did. At least John Cena put butts in the seats. You know? We've had to go through all that. We had to go through a terrible resurgence of ECW. We've had to go through all the stuff I just listed. We had to go through Daniel Bryan possibly retiring. Kofi Kingston getting his amazing run as champion squashed in 5 seconds just to make way for a UFC fighter that kids nowadays have no freaking clue who this guy is. And he's had some pro wrestling done in AAA. You know, but like that's about it. But yeah, Kane, that guy, like, dude, he hasn't been relevant in about a decade, okay? We have them ruining and booking that crappy Sting run. Yes, that crappy Sting run. Yeah, that crappy booking Sting had. You had the hottest character they have had in a long time. This guy was over as hell. This guy was over as hell. Organically over. The crowd loved him. They book him to look like a freaking chump in a Hell in a Cell match. He got destroyed. At the same time, them absolutely ruining Seth Rollins' blackout stomp. They ruined, y'all, that finisher is ruined. That finisher is ruined. I lost count of how many damn stomps and all of that Seth threw. I mean, it was back to back to back to back to back. So they have ruined that finisher. It was a freaking cool finisher, and they've ruined that finisher. They've ruined the pedigree. Like, there's no selling, and then there's getting to overbooking ridiculousness like this. 11 damn stomps. Oh my God. So yeah, they've ruined the stomp finisher. They have killed the mystique of Bray Wyatt's character. They've absolutely killed his mystique. I don't care how strong he was booked at the end there to no-sell the damn thing and to make Rollins choke on his own blood. Which, by the way, looked hella stupid. Like, I'm sorry. Like, they had Seth coughing up blood while the mandible claw was on. And I'm sorry. That looked so hella stupid, y'all. That was so hella stupid. It was. And, So that and just like they did all that. Once again, they made Bray Wyatt look like a damn loser. They had one job. They had one job. This dude was hot. He was fresh. They should have strapped a rocket on him and sent him to the damn moon. They can't book. They cannot. When someone is so effing over like this, y'all, they can't do it. They can't book it right. They can't help themselves. It's like Bethesda and microtransactions. They can't help themselves. They just cannot help themselves. They really can't. They just can't. They can't help themselves. It's like, yeah, it's like Bethesda and EA about microtransactions. They can't help themselves. It was so simple. They had one job. They had one job. Okay? They had one job. And that was to have the Fiend absolutely destroy Rollins. Like, this should have been a no-brainer. Okay? Bray's never said he wanted the title. I don't know. No, I'm sorry. I don't buy that 1 minute. The thing, Bray, it doesn't matter. No. It doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Let's say that was the intent, was to make Seth panic. And so what? So Seth won the battle, Bray won the war. You know what? In the viewer's mind, that doesn't matter. Because here's the deal. The crowd now is not going to take the Fiend seriously. They did the same damn thing with Bray the first time. They booked him up like, it's not about this one battle, it's about the war. I made you do this and I scared you, so now I won the war, even though you won the battle and it's not about the titles. And you know what happened? The crowd stopped giving a shit. Because I'm sorry, in pro wrestling, wins and losses matter. In your pro wrestling program, wins and losses matter. They matter. This whole philosophical thing about how I wanted to, I made you lose control and so I've won the what? No. You think The Undertaker gave a crap about scaring people and oogity boogity and all that? You think The Undertaker gave a crap about that? No, sir. The Undertaker was there to wreck faces and win. This is pro wrestling. You are not here to be philosophical. You are here to win or lose. No. Because if it was all about the philosophy and morale and, he went too far, then The Undertaker would have been DQ'd the moment Mankind got thrown out the damn cell. And apparently, sledgehammers are going too far. Except when Batista used it and when Triple H used it twice. But no, it's too far. Yeah, Mankind nearly died. Yeah, twice. He got thrown off and through that cell. They didn't stop the match. Twice. It was a DQ because Triple H copyright struck it. Probably. Taking someone's nose ring isn't too far, but somehow a sledgehammer. Or how about sticking a screwdriver through the hole where your earplug was and twisting it? Apparently that's not going too far. But a sledgehammer hitting a toolbox, hitting a ladder, hitting a chair on a man wearing a scary clown mask is going too far. Yeah, flaming tables. The mallet. Just. No, I'm sorry. I don't care what the circumstance is. This is a Hell in a Cell match. This is the second year in a row that they have booked a Hell in a Cell match to be absolutely numbnut stupid. This is the second year in a row that they've screwed up Hell in a Cell. Last year, they overbooked the crap out of it. I put a rant video up about that one. They overbooked the crap about it. Overbooked the crap out of it. There we go. English. And this year, it's not just, yes, Hell in a Cell is no DQ. No DQ. And it's not just no DQ. It's not just no DQ. The Cell match is supposed to be the feud ender. Like, there's no rematches after a Cell match. This is the stereotypical feud ender, okay? The decider. And if you think about the sledgehammer, it didn't even hit Bray. It was more, yeah, he was protected by, he hit the damn toolbox, which was resting on top of the ladder, which was resting on top of a chair. So really, Bray didn't get hurt. Like, that's how stupid it was. Sourbank and Sylvanas had a better Hell in a Cell. I agree. To Sylvanas' credit, the death magic she used was allowed anyway. Sourbank dropped his guard, and Sylvanas like, you know what? Hadouken. You know? Jeez. They only care about money and how they can make news. Well, there are people canceling their network subs tonight. Those people in that arena, those are who I feel sorry for the most, okay? Those are the people that I feel sorry for the most. Is those people that went to it live. Those people that went to that event live and paid money for front row seats or paid money to be on the floor, who paid more than it's just $9.99. Those people that paid more than that to go see this thing live, that sat there for more than 3 hours because they all have all that pre-show crap. They went there with the anticipation of seeing the Fiend become Universal Champion. It was time. Yeah, not to mention hotel fees, gas, parking, food, buying their kids souvenirs. Like, ruined. Do I think that WWE would be bought out by AEW? No, I don't. You know why? Because AEW is not that freaking stupid. At least I hope they never become that stupid. I hope AEW, for AEW's sake, I hope they learn from this. I really hope they learn from this. And I hope they learn that this is what you don't do. This is the purest example of what you don't do. Yeah. How can we watch AEW? Sling TV. Sling. Unless you have cable, you can watch it on Nope. Unless you have TNT on cable, if you don't like I do, Sling. Oh, I'm going to tell you right now. I do not mind paying for an AEW pay-per-view. Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you do Sling Blue, it's $25 a month. Just to give you a heads up, it's $25 a month, but it's got TNT and a bunch of it. It's like 40 channels. Okay, but yeah, do $25 a month. I will happily pay that so I can watch AEW. Yeah. Yeah, Sling TV. Yeah. If you have Xbox One or Windows or iOS or Android or a Roku or an Amazon Fire, you can do Sling TV. $20 for how many channels? 40. 40, and they're channels that you actually might watch something on, you know. I got TNT and I got an Xbox One, so it's a win for me. Yeah, see, you got it. See, I've got it on my Amazon Fire up here. My Fire Stick. Even just Windows 10? Yeah, it's on Windows 10. It absolutely is. Yeah, you can watch Sling TV on your Windows. Absolutely, Con. Absolutely, Con. Yeah. $25 a month, 40 channels, and you can watch AEW, guys. Yeah. No, what bugs me about AEW, the refs seem to not care about the rules because the second Moxley attacked Omega, shouldn't that have been a DQ, and I was not paying attention, and it was a no DQ tag match. I don't know if the ref saw Moxley. That's the thing. I don't know if the ref saw Moxley. And by the time he was gone, it was like too late at that point, you know? Like at that point, it was gone. He was already far gone. So, I'm sorry. But yeah. But you know what? You know what, Jonathan? Moxley attacking Omega, and even if the ref saw it and didn't do anything about it, you know what? I'll take that any day over DQs in a cell match. I'll take that any day. Y'all, apparently hell has rules. Apparently hell has rules, guys. Apparently hell has rules, man. Oh my God. I don't even make rules. I don't either. I don't remember ever making rules in hell. I tell you what. Hey, look at this. Everything trending about Hell in a Cell right now. Everything trending about Hell in a Cell is negative right now. Everything, there are no positive tweets. There are no positive tweets about Hell in a Cell right now. There are no. Except Asuka and Kairi Sane winning the women's tag titles. Imagine DQing. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, can you imagine if when Taker threw Mankind off the cell, they stopped the match? Can you imagine? Yeah. Oh, yeah, and once again, they have Sasha Banks. They build up Sasha Banks, and they can't have her win the big one. It's like Braun Strowman. Sasha Banks is just like Braun Strowman. They build her up and build her up and build her up and build her up, and then she can't win the big one. No matter what is at her disposal, she cannot win the big one. You imagine if Triple H at Mania 28, I think where he fought Taker and he hit Taker with the sledgehammer and DQ. Yeah, imagine. Can't stand Sasha, so I'm fine with it. That's fine, but still. You know, yeah, and that's fine if you can't stand Sasha, and I understand that. But you know what I can't stand? I can't stand when freaking obvious Superman booking is going on. Like, it's okay for your babyface to have chinks in their armor. It's what makes them relatable. Hell, Stone Cold Steve Austin, in his prime, during the Attitude Era, he was not invincible. Even he could have the odds overwhelmed against him. He went down swinging, but even he could have the odds stacked against him. But you got behind him because of it. You got behind him because of it. Yeah, Steve never said die. Exactly. Of course, this was when WCW was kicking them in the nuts. So, this Roman. Oh, Roman Reigns is fine. Roman Reigns is fine. You love WWE in the I love WWF during the 90s. I love WCW during the 90s. And these aren't my nostalgia glasses going. This is when they gave a shit. This is when they gave a shit, man. They gave a shit. And that's the big difference. They gave a shit. Yeah. I remember that match, yeah. It was Triple H and Shawn Michaels versus Vince and Shane and Big Show in a Hell in a Cell match. And during that match, they beat the hell out of Vince. They beat the hell out of Shane. They beat the hell out of Big Show. They pulled Big Show's tights down and literally shoved Vince's face up the Big Show's ass and busted him open and then broke a f***ing sledgehammer over his neck, y'all. But apparently that's not going too far. Apparently not. But Seth Rollins taking a sledgehammer and hitting a toolbox that is snugly nestled on top of a ladder, that is sitting calmly on top of a chair, which is rested just right on top of Bray Wyatt's mask-covered face. That's going too far. Yeah, Vince and his out-of-date but well, it's not just Vince and his out-of-date booking and his stupid-ass booking. There's too many writers. There's too many. This is a prime example. The wife called this. This is a prime example of too many cooks in the kitchen. There are too many cooks in the kitchen. You should never have a DQ fit. I don't give a shit. You should never, ever, ever, ever. This is just the bottom freaking line. You should never, ever. You should never, ever, ever. On your big feud ender match, when a new star is about to explode through the freaking stratosphere, and when he is at his hottest and it is time to strike while the iron is hot, you never end it on a DQ, especially in a Hell in a Cell match. Stupid. Just stupid. Yeah. Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is. Absolutely. Exactly. Like Munkin said, don't be a keyboard warrior. It's like I said, tomorrow, tweets will be gone. The tweets will be gone. The hashtags changed. No, like I said, and we'll say this one more time. If you, a pro wrestling fan, want WWE to change, stop buying their merchandise. Stop watching Raw and SmackDown and NXT. I know. I just said stop watching NXT, but you know what? NXT is a part of WWE, and you cannot separate the two. Yeah, Vince may or may not book NXT, but you know what? It doesn't matter. NXT is under the WWE umbrella. You want to hit everything, you got to hit everything. Stop watching their weekly shows. Cancel your network sub, like I said. Stop buying their merchandise. Okay? Stop. Just stop. Stop buying their tickets. Just stop. Because if you want them to listen, they'll write out some bad PR for a bad event. They'll write out some bad PR for a bad pay-per-view. They'll ride that out. You want them to really listen? Hit them in the stocks. Hit them in the wallet. Hit them with the sponsors. That's where you hit them. Hit them in the wallet. Hit them in the wallet. Just do it. That's how you got to do it, man. That's how you got to do it. I'm serious. Stupid. Just so freaking stupid. What's up, Too Toxic? How you doing, man? Just stupid. Stupid. Just stupid, 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 stupid. Absolutely stupid. Some of the stupidest booking I have ever seen in my life. Some of the stupidest booking I've ever seen in my life. They have idiots in that back room, too many damn cooks in the kitchen, throwing poop on the wall, scraping it off and putting it on a script and driving their wrestlers nuts with over-scripting them and over-booking them when it's like, let these guys and girls do their damn craft. Just let them do their damn craft. It's like when it's the simplest thing in the world. When it's the simplest thing in the world, they have to overbook it. They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves, y'all. They can't help themselves. It's like I said at the beginning of the thing. It's like Activision and Bethesda and EA with microtransactions. They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. They're like, ooh, okay, so Bray Wyatt is obviously hot and ready to go right now. All right, let's see. How can we ruin this? Oh, I know. Let's have Seth Rollins beat the absolute poop out of him. Let's have Seth Rollins figuratively and literally bury him with everything and the kitchen sink. But when Seth Rollins hits that toolbox, which is snug tightly on top of the ladder, which is resting calmly on top of a chair that's nestled atop Bray Wyatt's face, when he hits that toolbox with that sledgehammer, it will have gone too far. And Seth Rollins will realize that he is a monster just like Bray Wyatt, and it will be a great philosophical and moral conflict with his character, and it will be deep and confusing, and he will not know what he has done, whether he is the bad guy or not, and it's pro wrestling. Oh my god. Oh, it's pro wrestling. It's pro wrestling, damn it!